Hi there. I just wanted to comment on the ongoing discussion what will happen after you crash JPMorgan by buying silver. Max Keiser responded to that. What will happen? Of course, banks will be destroyed and will be a new era. I think there's a little bit more to it. Would it work? And if you kill all the banks that are shuffling around this paper and fiat currency, you're not right away in a land of glory and super, you're not there at all yet, because you're talking about the Trinity that you're attacking, and there's two parties left in the Trinity. The Trinity I define as the banking system, energy companies, and industries, consumer industries. You still have the energy companies and the consumer industries. And what I think will happen is that if you go to a gold and silver standard or some kind of commodity-based currency, eventually all that money will end up in the energy companies' hands. And the reason why is, of course, related to what the reason why I think the whole fiat system came about. It's simply because there's a limitless amount of oil, or was a limitless amount of oil. You had to have a limitless amount of money, and that had all kinds of advantages, because first of all, you can print the money, so you get the oil for free. And second of all, people end up owning a debt because you do that, which means that you own all the stuff that's around in society as a bank. So the bank saw a great chance to, let's say, subjugate the energy companies and or help them and cooperate with them by abandoning the gold standard and creating a fiat currency. And that created the whole industrial boom and the population boom in our consumer society, because oil is free for all intensive purposes. Machines make stuff, blah blah blah. Fine. I talked about it in other videos. Now, because fiat currency was created to get rid of the limit to using energy, because if it would not have created, everybody can calculate on his fingers that all the gold and silver would have ended up in Saudi Arabia or Iran or wherever the oil came from. If it hadn't been done, then of course that would already be the case. Saudi Arabia would own all the gold, because all the oil would have been bought with gold and silver, and they had a lot of it. Probably more than could be paid in gold and silver. So if you now destroy the banks and you allow the energy companies to be autonomous, an autonomous industry, then sooner or later all the gold and silver will be in the hands of the energy companies. Because even if a factory produces products and it pays out salaries to the workers, which in gold and silver, there's always a percentage of it that will go to the energy companies. So and as the transition is to renewables is completely blocked by these same energy companies and the banks and the industries, because they all profit from this kind of super consumerism, you won't see, I think, a fast enough transition to allow what I described in a very much earlier video, which is that we get some kind of all money is always recycled in society, and there's no longer a one-way stream towards energy producers, raw material producers, and banks. So the point of this video is to say, well, listen, you can destroy the banks and you can go to a gold and silver currency, and that's all very fantastic, and people will get very rich if they buy silver now, and I really advise you to do so. But if you not at the same time start moving against the energy companies, they will be owning you later on. So thanks for listening.